Decisiveness is a critical trait in leaders. It's also a critical trait when it comes to simply being a Christian. Jesus made it very clear when he taught that the one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back, in other words, second guessing or doubting that decision and not putting everything forward, is not worthy of the kingdom of heaven. And then later on in the book of Revelation, he chastised the church of Laodicea because they were indifferent. They were indecisive when it came to their love for the Lord, and therefore indecisive in life. You can say they simply wanted to live a life of safety. And when we do that, 9 times out of 10, we completely compromise a life of real significance. Those who lead the most significant and purpose-filled lives are those who are very decisive, who aren't afraid to take a leap of faith and allow God to work. That's why somebody who is decisive is somebody whose confidence is rooted in their faith and trust in God. God is the one who's moving them, who's inspiring them. And if you ask them, they don't know for sure, they don't have absolute certitude, but if you're praying and conversing with the Lord each day, if you're spending time in adoration, if you're consecrated to Mary, truly as her property, as her possession, believe me, they're going to be guiding you. But the Lord's going to ask you to be decisive. So when you make a decision, no matter what it is, be all in for it and allow the Lord to guide you through it. This is how he's making today's leaders. Most of the people today who are becoming leaders, I think, they're not stumbling into it. They are making decisions and the Lord is saying, great, I'll take those 2 steps and make them 20. Even if it's the wrong direction, believe me, I'll jump you over here. I'm looking for these kinds of courageous people. So let that be our prayer, that we will be decisive people, so that when we say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, we know exactly what that means, because we're making decisions that are going to show the world that that's exactly what we're doing and how we want every other family to be like us. And that's how we're going to change the world, being decisive, faithful, trusting Christians.